Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back. Here again with another bit of a movie haul once again. Um, Considerably, modest, I guess. Not too many movies, but I've gotten a couple of good deals over the last 2 weeks maybe, and decided to make a quick little video and show them off. Most of these movies people are going to know, people have probably seen. I went to, let's see, Five Below, America's Thrift, Dollar General, Walmart, and Redbox. Oh, and Amazon as well. So, pretty eclectic, purchase here. So let's go ahead and start with Redbox. This is a newer movie. I said to myself as soon as it went on sale, used on Redbox, I was gonna pick it up, and it went on sale. I think last week or the week before. I can't really remember. I think it was 2 weeks ago. $7. Went ahead and picked it up. It's The New Mutants. I really enjoy this movie. My girlfriend and I both really enjoyed this one. We had, I'm not going to say high hopes for it, but as a horror fan, and the fact that this was kind of advertised as Marvel's first horror movie, I was intrigued. And I thought it was very good. Macy Williams was really good in it. She was probably the best out of the cast. I thought they all did really well. Went ahead and picked this up, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I own it now. And again, $7, can't really beat it. And yeah, it's the Blu-ray as well, so really happy about that. Then next up, we will, Dollar General. We'll go with. My girlfriend actually works as a manager at Dollar General, and had opened a box of new movies, and this was in there. She texted me and said, hey, she had shown me a picture of this is the new movies that we have. This one immediately, I was like, I want it. And it is Blue Streak and National Security with Martin Lawrence. I owned Blue Streak back in the day on VHS. I watched it a ton. It was one of those that I frequently watched or would just pop in to have playing in the background or something like that. And then when I did away with my VHS collection, that was over 10 years ago at this point. Now, I'm still working on rebuying movies that I once had on VHS. And this is one of them. And for $5, not only Blue Streak, but National Security with Steve Zahn. I remember it being pretty decent. I enjoyed it. Blue Streak is about Martin Lawrence. He and a team steal a diamond that's worth $20 million. Yeah, I think it's $20 million on here. And it's a botched heist, and he hides it, ends up getting caught, going to prison for a number of years. By the time 2 years, I think. Yeah, it's 2 years, it says here. And then when he gets out, he goes back to the place he hid it. The place was a construction site when he hid it there, and now it's a police station. So he goes undercover as a police officer, as a detective, to try and get it back. Of course, like I said, I've watched that one a lot, so I know what that one's about. National Security, however, Martin Lawrence and Steve Zahn team up as security guards. An LAPD reject and a major troublemaker, Earl, played by Lawrence, got LA cop Hank, which is Steve Zahn, kicked off the force for brutality. Now these two guys who can't stand each other are stuck working together as low-key security guards, and they're playing cops and they're playing cops to bring down a smuggling ring. So, I remember it being pretty good. Really happy to have Blue Streak back in the collection. Alright, next up, we'll hit Walmart. Staying in the same realm of with Blue Streak, that was the National Security DVD. I don't really care. As far as comedy movies, or older movies in general, I don't really mind having DVD, the DVDs. It's not a big deal, whether or not they have Blu-ray quality in certain movies, so went ahead and picked that up. In the same realm of comedy, black comedians that I really enjoy, and DVDs, we have this classic, Coming to America. Now, I recently saw that a sequel is coming. I think it's exclusive to Prime. Is it? Prime or Hulu? I can't remember. But the sequel is coming up. I also know that they just released this one, I think, on, 4K and maybe Blu-ray as well. But I found this one in the $5 bin at Walmart. Couldn't pass it up. I love this movie. I watched it a bunch of times. Arsenio Hall is in it, and Eddie Murphy plays multiple roles, which he would go on to... Arsenio Hall also plays multiple roles in it as well. Eddie Murphy, of course, playing multiple roles in this movie, which would lead to him, something he would continue on in his career with The Nutty Professor and Norbit to a lesser degree. I know that one's... A lot of people hate that movie. It was pretty good for what it was, but, Nutty Professor and Nutty Professor 2 is definitely where it's at. This is a classic, so I'm not going to tell you what it's about. But yeah, I definitely recommend this if you like comedy, if you like Eddie Murphy, and if you've never seen it before. It's a really good one. Excuse me. My allergies have been killing me lately. Alright, next up, and again in the Walmart $5 bin. Can't believe I found this one, and again, it's a DVD. It's an older movie. It really doesn't require, being on Blu-ray for me at least. But $5, finally able to add this to my collection. American Werewolf in London. This movie seems to be hit or miss for a lot of people. I know it seems to be love or hate when it comes to this movie. Except for me, I enjoy it. I think it's good. And it's kind of, I would say it's a dark comedy, for sure. It's got some campy, cheesy moments, but at the heart, at the root of it, it is a horror movie. And some of the best werewolf transformation effects ever, in my opinion, and I mean many people's opinion, I feel. I think it's Rick Baker does which is one of my favorite makeup special effects artists of all time. He used to be actually my number one favorite makeup special effects artist. He is number 2 now, very close second. My first being Tom Savini. But yeah, this movie right here, if you like werewolf movies, if you like horror, if you like kind of campy horror in a similar realm of the Evil Dead, then I think you'll enjoy that one. Super happy to be able to add that one to my collection. Definitely got a lot of my wanted movies. I have a list of ones that I really want to add, and I'm trying to focus on getting some of those ticked off. Because I've had them on there for a while. I've had the list made for a bit, so I'm trying to get that dwindled down a little bit. All right, next up we're gonna I hit Five Below. My girlfriend and I hit Five Below. I was looking for a particular Mandalorian. You might have just seen it, but Mandalorian, Grogu. product there. They didn't have it, but they did have this, $5, and it's a Blu-ray. We've got Solo. A lot of people seem to be very critical of this movie. I enjoyed it. I've watched it a couple times, and I've enjoyed it all, every time I've seen it. I enjoyed it a lot the first time. I've enjoyed it every single time thereafter. I think it was good for what it was. Could it have been better? Yes, of course. But I really enjoyed it. I liked it. Not a huge fan of the guy that they cast to play Han Solo. Really like Donald Glover as young Lando Calrissian. But yeah, picked that up at Five Below for $5, and they had a bunch of them. So I mean, if you're interested in picking this up for a great price, go check your local Five Belows. Next up, we have Amazon Prime. I actually had two movies that I was going to pick up at Dollar General the other day, along with the Blue Street National Security combo. I was going to pick up this movie. However, I think it was $6. And something told me check Amazon, see how much it was there. Checked Amazon, it was like $3.74. So for about $4, and actually I didn't even pay $4 because I had a $3 credit for something. I think it was doing a review or something on there. I had a $3 credit or $3 gift thing, promo code. I paid like 60 something cents for it. Another classic on DVD, we have Stand By Me. I love this movie. Absolutely love this movie. It's so good. All these guys grew up to be, pretty good actors in their own right. It's sad about River Phoenix passing away at such a young age, but it's just, this right here is a classic to me. And it's so funny for the long. I watched this a bunch as a kid growing up. Loved it so much. Never ever knew that it was based on a story by Stephen King. Would have never, thought in a million years that it's Stephen King. But such a good movie. Corey Feldman, Will Wheaton, Jerry O'Connell, Kiefer Sutherland is in it. Such a good movie. If you haven't seen this movie, do yourself a favor and check it out. So good. Then from Amazon, found this for an unbeatable price. Absolutely unbeatable. Got the complete Chucky collection on Blu-ray. $20. It was a daily deal. $20. And I think it's normally what? 60, 70 or something like that. I think it's originally 60, but it's even got the little it doesn't really work as well in the thing, but yeah, the little holographic thing. I actually already own the first movie, Bride, Curse, all on Blu-ray, and then I own Child's Play 2 and 3 on DVD. It's like a combo disc. But then I saw for $20 that I bought this entire thing. It would have cost me to get the Blu-ray of 2 and 3. I went ahead and picked this up, and I'm not a big fan, to be honest, of the Seed of Chucky and Cult of Chucky was horrendous. The rest, though, fantastic. I love this series so much, especially the original. Bride is great. A lot of people, I think, criticize that one for being where the series took a turn into the more silly and comedic genre. But I think it's great. I've always enjoyed that, and that's always been one of my favorites because I can enjoy the original, 1, 2, and 3, especially the first one for being more serious and everything, and I can enjoy Bride of Chucky for being more. It's just fun. It's just fun to watch. It's one of those that's just so enjoyable to watch. The one-liners from Chucky and everything. It's so good. So I'm really super happy to have the whole collection, all Blu-ray, and all the special features and stuff. There's deleted scenes. There's a gag reel. There's a bunch of featurettes and stuff like that. So I'm really excited to watch all of those too, because I really, really, really enjoy these movies. Like I said, $20, because I think it was originally $60, because I think it was like $40 off, so I couldn't pass that up. My girlfriend actually bought her own because it was just too good to pass up. So, and then last but not least, we got some used DVDs. I had to go check out America's Thrift Store. I wasn't expecting to find a lot considering it's just after Christmas, but I had to go look and see. And yeah, they were very cleared out. They had considerably less, and I just went yesterday. As I'm filming this, it was yesterday on Tuesday, and they had so much less than they had before Christmas. But I did find some gems. I found a couple that I've been wanting to add to my collection. And let's see. And one that I actually have never seen, and it might surprise you that I've never seen it. I'll save that one for last. So first up, we've got this combo of 13 Going on 30 and Catch and Release. Catch and Release. Never seen Catch and Release before, but I'm interested just because of the fact it's got Kevin Smith, it's got Timothy Olyphant in it. Never seen it, but I'm interested. 13 Going on 30, absolutely love. It's such a good movie, and that was actually my first introduction to Mark Ruffalo. That's the first time I'd ever seen Mark Ruffalo in a movie. So I remember whenever it was announced that he had been cast as Bruce Banner, a.k.a. the Hulk, in the Avengers movie. The Avengers movie. After, basically replacing Edward Norton. I was like, what the hell? Why would they cast Mark Ruffalo like he does romance movies? I'm glad I was wrong. I actually really like Mark Ruffalo now, and I think he was a great choice for Bruce Banner, a.k.a. the Hulk. But yeah, 13 Going on 30 has been on my list for a while. I've been watching it on Amazon. It's been like, $5 or $6, and I just haven't pulled the trigger yet. $1.50. And I can't read the thing. If you don't know what 13 Going on 30 is about, if you've never seen it, it's an older movie. I don't know if it has the year 2004. Jennifer Garner and Mark Ruffalo star. I always got to hype it up. With the help of some magic wishing dust, 13-year-old Jenna Rink, played by Jennifer Garner, becomes 30 and gorgeous overnight, and everything she ever wanted except for her best friend Matt, which is played by Mark Ruffalo. Now this grown woman must create some magic of her own to help a little girl inside find the true love she left behind. And then Catch and Release, if I can get the other thing back in there. Catch and Release. After the death of her fiance, Gray, played by Jennifer Garner, moves in with her late love's best friends, while Sam, Kevin Smith, and Dennis, Sam Yeager, do their best to cheer Gray up. Fritz, Timothy Olyphant, doesn't seem to care. Once Gray breaks through Fritz's defense, however, she finally sees why her fiancé thought so highly of him. As they spend more time together, Gray learns that her chances for love had not died out with her fiancé, but when some surprise guests show up at their doorstep, it'll take the love of her new friends to help Gray learn that life may be messy, but love is messier. And that one is a 2007. And I've also seen, you tell me what your opinion is. I've also seen a couple of people that have been interested in like what the disc looks like. Would you like me to show the disc? Also, I've noticed people, telling what the runtime is, telling what the rating is, telling what the production company is, whatever. I don't know if anybody's interested in that. I guess I should have done that at the beginning. My mistake. But 13 Going on 30 is 98 minutes. It is by Revolution Studios, PG-13. Then Catch and Release is Columbia Pictures. It's PG-13 as well. 2007. And a runtime of 112 minutes. So, in case you're interested. Yeah, if that's something you want me to do, you want me to show the disc, you want me to show that kind of information, let me know in the comments. Because I'm still kind of, learning, kind of getting, kind of figuring out what my format is and all that kind of stuff. So, let me know what your preference is. Next up, we have another comedy, a romantic comedy. It's a romantic comedy, but it's definitely more comedy. We have The Heartbreak Kid. I've watched this quite a few times. It pops up on streaming services a lot. I've watched it a few times. I'm not a big Ben Stiller fan, but there are a couple that I really enjoy. That he's the star of. This one is one of them. Another one being Meet the Parents of, and Duplex with, oh my god, I completely forgot her name. Drew Barrymore. I wanted to say Julia Gulia, but that's her character's name in The Wedding Singer. Anyway, this one's really good though. I really enjoy, and I really like I really like his female co-stars. I like that his dad is in it and actually plays his dad, which is really good. Jerry Stiller, and actually plays Ben Stiller's character's father in this one is really good. The other guy, I can't remember what his name is, that plays his best friend. He's been in a lot of movies as well. I can't think of his name. I see the face. I'm horrible with names. Great with faces. Horrible with names. This one's great though. Ben Stiller stars as Eddie, the 40-year-old confirmed bachelor who finally says I do to the beautiful and sexy Lila. Lila. It's Lila. Excuse me. Lila. I remembered from the movie. Lila. But during their honeymoon in Mexico, the woman of his dreams turns out to be a total nightmare, and the guy who could never pull the trigger realizes he's jumped the gun. Take home the Fairley Brothers' hysterical twist on Boy Meets... yeah. Oh, yeah, it's the Fairley Brothers also. That's probably why I like it. There's Something About Mary. That's another Ben Stiller movie I like. Dumb and Dumber. Also, it doesn't say anything about the woman he finally decides to get married. He thinks his girl's his dream girl. Turns out they're way more different than they first realized. And also, he meets the actual girl of his dreams while they're on their honeymoon. So, I didn't see. I forgot already. And this one is rated R, 2007, 114 minutes, and it's a DreamWorks. picture. Alright, now we got this one here. Ocean's 11. George Clooney, Matt Damon, Andy Garcia, Brad Pitt, Julia Roberts. I can't think of his name. Is it on here? It's not on here. There are other people. There's other really noteworthy people in it. It's on the back. Carl Reiner, Bernie Mac, Casey Affleck. I can't think of his name now. I cannot believe the guy that plays fucking James Rhodes, Rhodey, War Machine. Holy crap. He's also in it. Anyway, that's not that important. It's not really, I mean, but he's great in it too. All-star cast, really enjoyed this movie. I've seen it a bunch of times, countless number of times. It is, to me, it's one of those that I don't really need to read the thing, but I will anyway. But let's see. George Clooney plays Danny, defying the odds in a split-second heist of 3 Vegas casinos, all owned by Andy Garcia's character, who's dating Danny's ex-wife, which is played by Julia Roberts, a fixer, Brad Pitt, a pickpocket, Matt Damon, a blackjack dealer, Bernie Mac, a flim-flammer, which is Carl Reiner, and others in well-defined roles are with Danny. Are you in or out? And let's see, 117 minutes. It is Warner Brothers Entertainment. It doesn't have the damn year on here. 2002. So, I also realized I did not show the disc and everything on the one there. So yeah, Ocean's 11 there. And I didn't show Marty. I'm already messing this up, guys. Heartbreak Kid. And it's one of the stupid cases with these little clips. I hate this so much. That was the most that's just redundant thing that they decided to start doing little clips on the things. Anyway, we've come to our final purchase of the whole haul, and the last one that I got at the thrift store, and the movie that I have never seen. Heard about it. I know it's based on a true story and all of that stuff, but it is Harrison Ford in The Fugitive. Yes. I'm honestly not a huge Harrison Ford fan. Like, I think he's a good actor. He's just, as Indiana Jones, as Han Solo, absolutely love those movies. Star Wars and Indiana Jones, love those movies so much. I don't go out of my way to see Harrison Ford. First, I don't know. But, it's got Tommy Lee Jones in it. Like I say, I know about it. I've never seen it. 1993. You know what? That might have not been the right date on Ocean's 11. Because here it's saying, because on the thing for The Fugitive, it says 2001, but it's actually 1993. So Ocean's 11 might not be 2002. I don't know. Whatever. I should be more prepared for these. Anyway. But yeah, 1993, The Fugitive, Tommy Lee Jones, Harrison Ford. Let's see. Let's see. Dr. Richard Kimball. Ford is a prison escapee. Dr. Richard Kimball, a Chicago surgeon falsely convicted of killing his wife and determined to prove his innocence by leading his pursuers to the one-armed man who committed the crime. Tommy Lee Jones is Sam Gerard, an unrelenting bloodhound of a U.S. Marshal. They are hunted and hunter, and as directed by Andrew Davis, their nonstop chase has one exhilarating speed all out. And the disc is the same as the cover, which is cool. I actually like when they do that, because if you're not watching any of my other previous videos, I don't keep cases. I just keep discs, and so I love when they do this, or some sort of artwork or something where, especially if it's where you can see the title of the movie clearly and everything. I like that a lot. But yeah, that is the final movie. And you can't see the top one, but the top one is the New Mutants. Give a nice little all the movies in this haul. I've gotten some great deals over the last couple weeks. Super happy to have added all of these to my collection. Been able to check off some of my most wanted, like American Werewolf of London and Blue Streak and all that. So, as always, thank you for joining me once again. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Comment and let me know, like I said, what kind of format do you enjoy seeing the disc artwork? Do you want to know information? Do you want to know the year of the movie? Do you want to know, the production company and all that kind of stuff? Is that important information to you personally? Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out the format of these and like how much information to give, and reading the synopsis and all that stuff on the back for those of you who haven't seen a particular movie or whatever. So let me know, your thoughts and all that good stuff. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll be back soon with more content. I'll catch you later, guys.